Well, that's done. I think it was a really nice idea for me to redesign this room shortly after I painted the house with colors that matched my speed. Oh, hi there, viewers. I didn't see it at first. A lot of you may remember me as a GoAnimator who's more on the experimentally creative side of things, having ideas and concepts that the community normally doesn't use. There is one obscure thing that I do that isn't creating parodies of concepts that other people haven't really made yet, though. That, my friends, is dimension exploring.
You know why? You're about to give me an abnormal price for how to fix my issue. Now use your optical balls to see my position. No number, typical. You made this exact same mistake at your 97th testament of jobs. I'm gonna tell your boss about this right this second. Don't move. Yeah, right.
Some of the dimensions that I've showcased on this channel can range from being funny to being weird or absurd. However, I haven't shown what I use to walk between these dimensions and how I can get the footage of them. That's what we're looking into today. Now, this wall may seem like an ordinary wall at first glance. However,
analyzing specimen. Character is from Chibi Peeps. Orange clothing detected with level 5 orange bow. One positive match found, MJ, the spirit. Welcome, MJ.
with the right fingerprints and advanced visual identification tools, it reveals a teleporter to my experiment lab. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to my experiment lab, home to the experiments that only I can access. Here's the tool that I'll be using for today for research purposes. A childlike device that allows me to warp between dimensions. This baby comes with intelligently made features fit for an adventurer like myself. Not only does it give information of the dimension I'm in, but it'll also give a summary of it, or a summary of where I can go next, based on what the community knows. Well, most of the time, it'll give a summary.
There's also a shuffle button included with this device, which I actually haven't tested properly yet. This should be a good opportunity for me to do exactly that. Now, as for the device itself, it appears to be simplified, showing only colorful squares, but that's an intentional design choice so that it looks like an ordinary tablet to most eyes. Only difference is it only works with authorized fingerprints, like mine, and there's an override password on here that only I know, in case of emergencies. I'll explain the squares using S's parasol as an arrow, because why not? This icon here is meant to show the dimension I'm in, usually with a summary attached. This one is for filtered dimensions, which opens up a list containing the dimensions that are either no longer existing or could be too controversial to enter. This brings up a menu containing a list of dimensions I could explore with the shuffle option being included. And, this warps me to the selected dimension once it's pressed. The other buttons at the top are my favorite dimensions or ones that I want to do more research on.
The last time I used this, I had the shuffle option enabled right before putting it back here, where it belongs. Meaning, we can get right into the action. Get comfy, dear viewers. I think this'll be a long journey, so remember to take breaks. Okay, time to get up for school.
Alrighty. Here's our first stop, a dimension that another GoAnimator crafted. Based on what I know, a GoAnimator's dimension is basically like their sandbox for what and how their content is made. It's usually connected to their online presence, such as a YouTube channel.
Such dimensions tend to share the same quirks and other mechanics, like how this video is currently in 14:9 right now. Expect the aspect ratio to change at times here, as well as some other weird oddities that I think I may be expecting. Let's see what's present with this dimension, shall we?
Baby Gina, what are you doing standing near the plant? Get off there. Ha ha, I don't care, ha ha. You will be grounded once I do this. Baby Gene, now look what you've done. You just broke the plant and its table. Now I'm going to get popped for this. Max, I can't believe you broke the table with the plant on it. You were grounded for 43 months. Go to school now and I will cancel the recording of Tom and Jerry. But it was Baby Gene, not me. Yes, it was you, Max. You were just afraid to tell US. Lie to US again and you were grounded for 10 years longer period. Never. Haha, that's what Max deserves.
Hi, the normal teacher is sick today due to some weird failure disease I will be teaching today. We are going to do testing right now. Ouch, Max, you hit me with a soccer ball. It is not a good choice to do that, and that hurts more than a basketball. I am giving you a red card. Go to the office right now.
Yeah. Hi, why are you in the office, said Max? Because I hit my teacher with a soccer ball and got a red card. Max, that's it, that's the last straw. You're expelled forever. Go to your parents and your parents will be called. But no books, Max. You think this is a boxing school? How it is not. Out the door now, else.
Max, I can't believe you got expelled forever. You are grounded forever. No video games, no birthdays, no CDS, no YouTube, no life, no fun, no GoAnimate, and no parties, not even here. And you will not leave this house. Go to your room now or you are grounded you until you die.
Yeah. Oh no, never.
What the hell was that saga of ridiculous sorceries? A logic-defying sister breaking the logic of a table to get Max in trouble? Parents appearing without any animation while using the same voice as Max? The soccer ball acting like it's wearing moon shoes? And I don't even know what on earth happened with Max's super wide father at the end. Any wider than that, and he may look like a brick wall with a suit on. There are too many questions, but not enough answers with this dimension. I think it's logical to assume that the finalized videos coming from this dimension appear to be rushed or ironically better than some modern day trends. Why else would the characters fail to emote at times?
Never mind that. I think that's enough captured footage here, so it's time for me to check out the next dimension.
Good morning, world. It's another peaceful day with the sun shining, the birds tweeting, and some orange person without arms or legs standing in front of me. Wait, an orange person without arms or legs?
And a modern version of Amity with some weird comedy world mouth overlapping her real one?
Who are you, mysterious orange person, and where did you come from? Outer space?
I didn't come from space, but I did come from another dimension. One far, far away from here, of course. I'm MJ, the Spirit, a GoAnimate adventurer who finds video ideas that transcend the very fabric of traditional groundings. You can call me simply MJ if you'd like.
Well, how did you know that I'm Amity?
You're one of the protagonists from Puyo Pop Fever, a game that I recall playing more times than I can remember. You usually say, "Watch me now," on the title screen.
I remember that.
I'll be honest, it's actually an honor to meet you, Miss Amity.
That's so nice of you to say that, MJ. Have you been washed away while popping Puyos recently?
Actually, that's the cause of one of my inventions. I'm using something to warp between dimensions at will, mostly for exploration and research purposes. Say, I don't mean to be rude, but what's with your comedy world now overlapping your real one, and how come its color doesn't match your skin?
I think that's a decision made by the creator of this world. It makes it easier for lip syncing purposes. We don't pay attention to that even if it looks odd. Everyone is like this for the same reason. It's not just me.
Oh.
I think I understand.
Please don't imitate my voice from my first game appearance.
I'm sorry. I couldn't resist.
It's okay, MJ. Would you like to come to the Pizza Plaza? I've invited my friends such as Ringo, Al, Rafina and Carbuncle.
Sure, but do you know of a shop nearby? I'd like to see what they may sell in there for research purposes.
Oh, sure. I know a shop that I can take you to. I go there weekly to do my shopping. Okay, here's the shop. Let's go inside. Right, so feel free to get what you'd like, but don't take too long. My friends are expecting to meet me at that restaurant in 10 minutes.
Roger that.
Huh. Well, this looks like a good selection of choices. There's some Puyo soda, colored like the green one, some chocolate that I think makes your next magic attack stronger, and… Wait, what's this? Very fair soda? For $1.99 a can. Either inflation's got to this magical shop or this soda tastes like this dimension's equivalent of heaven.
But what am I saying, anyway? There's a soda can themed after one of Amity's moves.
Or, the heck with it. I'm getting this drink of Weeb Tetris Delights.
The spiral on this can disappeared when I touched it. That's weird. Maybe it's a mirage or the caressing of the hand is too much for that spiral to handle.
Hey Amity, I found some very fair soda cans in one of the aisles. Here's what it looks like. This must be a new type of soda that they're selling, as I've never seen such a drink before. Are you aware of this?
I'm actually not, MJ. That's actually my signature move used during Puyo battles.
Is that a new type of Puyo?
Well, no, Amity. This isn't a new type of Puyo. I think it's an energy drink. The back of the can says that it gives you enlightenment. But I can't make heads or tails of the ingredients used here. $2 for this can is actually quite expensive. This better be the best tasting soda in existence.
Well, I think that's a really cool discovery. I wonder if they have any other drinks related to our signature moves. We should be heading to that restaurant now. Don't wanna be late, do we?
You know, I actually forgot about that for a sec. Thanks for reminding me, Amity. Let's go.
Hey, Amity!
Amity? What's with this person that you brought along with an orange bow, dress and wings?
Yeah, this is something else. I can't see this orange person's arms or legs. Are they from another dimension or something? Well, let's give that person a chance. If I knew Amity, they might not be as strange as you guys may think. That person may be, like, a friendly being.
Oh, that's MJ. He's really friendly, coming from this GoAnimate dimension thingy. He appeared right outside my house as I was about to see you guys.
That's right. I didn't come here from space or from your battles, but rather from an invention of mine, on my own accord. But not to be confused with Miss Accord, that is, me not having arms or legs is normal. That's a part of my character design using a certain theme in GoAnimate. It took a while for me to get used to not feeling them in this form. Either way, despite not being an alien, I come in peace. And to answer your question, yes, I come from another dimension.
Well, that makes sense, MJ. You sound like you've been through a lot, right? Come to think of it, you remind me of Ecolo a little bit.
Isn't that the space matter guy with a question mark on his head?
Yeah, that's him all right.
Glad to see that you've made a new friend, Amity. Now, who's ready for pizza? I know Carby is.
And there's no surprise that that applies to Amity and I as well.
You got that right.
So, MJ, what do you know about this GoAnimate place that you come from?
Well, I know a large chunk of GoAnimate history from its release back to 2008 to the present day. I could talk about this for hours if I wanted to, as there's a lot to go through, but I'd rather not bore you and your friends with the details. I will say that I started GoAnimate from someone getting held back, and I've been trying to produce content that's usually of higher quality and attention to detail compared to the average GoAnimator for a really long time now.
That's interesting, MJ. You sound like you've had quite a journey.
I concur with Ref here. GoAnimate's been around since 2008, you say?
Technically yes, but the company behind GoAnimate was founded November 2007. GoAnimate launched publicly during the first months of 2008, and 10 years later, in 2018, GoAnimate changed their name to Beyond. I still call it GoAnimate, regardless, for authenticity's sake.
Ooh, those are some interesting facts. I think GoAnimate is a better name than Beyond, though.
I'm gonna have to agree with Amity here, to be honest. But it's Beyond's decision, so what are you gonna do?
Alright guys, here's the pizza. Super hot and fresh from the oven. Thanks for that, Ringo. It also smells delicious, too. And don't worry, I made sure that this order didn't have any anchovies or pineapple on the pizza this time.
Surprise!
What was that?
Well, your words summed that up perfectly, Arl. As for you in the yellow coat, who are you and why did you pop out of nowhere, shocking at least 3 protagonists for seemingly no reason?
Perhaps my appearance could have been executed better, so I apologize for that. But anyway, my name is Atari, an apprentice space-time detective working with CEO and Rookie, usually to investigate anomalies. How are you, orange-bound person?
Well, my name is MJ, and I'm a GoAnimator coming from my own dimension. I was testing out an invention of mine to warp to other dimensions for research purposes. We were just about to eat some pizza before you showed up. Maybe you should try to think about making surprise appearances first before executing them. Just a word of advice, Atari. Either way, I hope what you're doing is successful and in good faith. You can tell these 2 people you're working with that I said hi if you like.
Oh my goodness. I gotta run to investigate the next space-time anomaly. Thanks for your introduction of device, MJ.
I might assume that none of you have seen this Atari person before. You guys didn't say a word after you reacted to her appearance.
Nope. We didn't know much, but you did handle that quite well and no one was harmed, MJ. Now let's try to actually eat the pizza before it gets cold, guys.
Good idea, Rafina. It likely cooled off by now.
I must say, that was one of the best meals that I've had in a while.
Yeah, Raf is right. I think that pizza tasted better than last time, too. I think they used some kind of flavor-enhancing spice in the pizza. I could taste the difference as well. I assume you two liked that as well, right?
Oh, yes. That tasted like being one with the Constellation Zone. It was totally amazing.
I think you meant Constellation Zone, but I'll agree with what you've said. You guys are genuinely some of the nicest and most accepting people I've ever met, despite my curiosity-invoking appearance. Even that Atari girl was accepting to the situation that she created before she dashed off faster than Sonic could eat his chili dog.
Aw, thanks for that, MJ. We can say the same about you as well.
Goo 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 goo! I can't argue with that.
Well, I'm gonna be heading off. I'd love to stay a bit longer, but I'm currently on a mission, just like Atari. Only this time, it's a different mission of my own. Don't worry, though. I may come back sometime in the future, but I wouldn't know for certain.
You're always welcome here anytime, MJ.
Just make sure you stay safe out there, while you're on your mission.
And make sure you pace yourself, too. I'll see you later, MJ. Thanks for your company. Yeah, Ringo's right. See ya.
See you soon.
That was quite a heartwarming experience like no other. The Puyo crew was incredibly friendly, as if their behavior here is identical to their game appearances. I'm actually surprised that at least Ringo was reminded of Piccolo based on my mission. Call me crazy, but did I hit the jackpot of wholesomeness or something?
Either way, I guess it's time for me to head off to the next dimension. Wonder where I'll end up this time?
Huh? This room seems kinda familiar. I swear I've seen it dozens of times before. But I feel like something's off. Oh, someone's coming.
Hey kids, it's time for school. Come downstairs, please.
Oh, I see that you both had your lunches already. That's good. Don't forget that you both have a field trip today.
Did you remember to get your permission slips for the trip?
Yes, we did. Mommy and Daddy. Doris tried to eat mine, but couldn't.
Did Boris just call Caillou and Rosie his mother and father? And what's with Doris?
Hey, Doris thought that permission slip candy bar. Doris big girl now.
Yeah, something's abnormal. Doris acting like Rosie, Caillou acting like Boris. What's next?
Hey, don't start a fight, you two.
Otherwise, you two will be grounded for 10 to the power of 80 quadrillion seconds. Understand?
Fine, Daddy. We will behave.
I think I'm in a dimension where the roles and personalities of this family are switched.
Good. I hope you two have a nice day, and we love you very much.
You two have a nice day out there, okay?
Okay. Boris and Doris will behave very much. Boris and Doris good people.
Hey Rosie, do you mind helping me with cleaning the rooms upstairs? Later on, I'll need to make a note of the kids' dentist appointment next week. Please remind me about that if I appear to forget.
Sure, Caillou. I really hope that they don't throw tantrum all over a silly old car.
So, Caillou's family has their personalities switched. But does that apply with the families of everyone in this dimension?
Wait, what? This sign has no text on it. What's its purpose being there, Ben?
Very well, moving on.
5 minutes later.
Wonder what's in this restaurant? Go Burgers.
Welcome to Go Burgers. How can I help you two today?
I would like to have 2 cheeseburgers with fries.
And I would like a Mega Go Deluxe with fries and a side.
I'm sorry, but we don't serve Mega Go Deluxes anymore. It was a limited edition item that expired 3 days ago.
What? That sounds like a load of crap.
Why don't you get a double cheeseburger with large fries instead? You get 30% off for this.
Now why would I want that?
Elena, I don't want to have to repeat myself, but it's because they don't have the Mega Go Deluxes anymore. Why don't you get what this cashier is saying instead?
No way, Mom. I want to get the Mega Go Deluxe and that's final, you stupid piece of crap.
Oh boy, this again? This isn't the time.
Elena, stop acting like an iconic character from South Park. Everyone is staring at us, including the orange animated girl behind me. You can either have a double cheeseburger with fries, something else on the menu, or just nothing at all. Last warning.
How did she know that I was here without looking back? Never mind that. This orange anime girl, who is actually male, is gonna witness what's happening after seeing it hundreds of times in GoAnimate videos.
Fine, I guess I'll have nothing at all, then. I refuse to partake in having a better idea this time.
What? How's that even possible?
Huh? What?
Fine. Suit yourself. Then.
Alright, that will be $4.39. Thank you. Please take a seat and your food will be delivered shortly.
Can I at least eat half your burger?
Nope. You have your chance. See. Keep this weapon here grounded.
Not even once. Not at one point have I seen anyone say that they would refuse to have anything at all when misbehaving in a restaurant before. That's completely new. Ooh. I do need the toilet, though.
Do you have a toilet here?
There is one downstairs, but that's for customers only. You need to buy something first.
Well, in that case, I'll just take a soda, please.
10 minutes later.
What else is there to explore? Hang on, isn't this the front yard backdrop, but mirrored like it's Mario Kart? That's weird. I wonder who's present in this house. Hope they're okay?
Jesus! How dare you bust through this group known as the ERS? That's it. You're grounded until your house arrest expires. That's in 2 months from now.
But I heard on the internet that they had an add-in that I've been longing to get forever now. It was the only one left in existence.
Dude, I don't care. Take your normally tall self to your room and don't even think of busting through the ceiling this time. Once your house arrest ends, I'm getting you to write an apology letter to the ERS and theirs first and final.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Why can't house arrest stop existing?
Was that MacLeod supper grounding his father there? Plus, why was he so ridiculously tall? I get the point of this dimension now, and it's kind of predictable what may happen next, such as Dora grounding her parents, Brian and Max grounding theirs, and, well, the parents of the other Brian, also known as Brian Reed, getting their haircut. I can't even imagine what Mr. Reed's parents would look like if they had a bad haircut like him. But I think that'll be it for this dimension. Onward to the next one.
Today's episode is a double rant, September and Rapper offline. First, I'll rant on September. Before I start this rant. Oh, screw it, let's just start anyway. Enjoy. September? More like Thursday. Oh my god. This month is too dumb. This month looks like it's about to fall apart. The day that we have to go back to school is too scary, and... Wait, what the hell is this?
Okay, I can't tell if I'm in a similar area to the world of nothing from Super Paper Mario or not. I can feel solid ground beneath me, but I can't see a line indicating that. Plus, why can I see the word September floating in the middle of nowhere?
Hey, you orange moron. Who are you and why are you interrupting my double rant?
Double rant? Wait. Ugh. It's a GoAnimate's tiled rant, isn't it? That probably explains why you're childishly chiding the month of autumn or fall.
It's not childish. I just took the idea from other people who have done the same thing. Thanks to you interrupting it, I'll have to start the rant over. Great job, you moron.
You can't call me a moron for things that I can't really control. I didn't know that you were in the middle of ranting, but even then, you're partially at fault as well, because you shouldn't make a GoAnimate's tiled rants or salutes. If you rant on me for things like this, you'd be a hypocrite for denying your childish behavior despite trying to outright harass me over a trivial situation. Please, try not to add to the controversies.
Because he's crying over having his soul put on the black market.
Wait, what? What's this that I hear?
What an idiot.
Thank God that Orange Menace is gone. Now to start this again.
This user made several people stop their
What on
commentaries
earth?
and approvals,
Ringo?
and he is a good-for-nothing wet rag and a lazy slob. He's also invaded one of my rants on blue cheese.
Oh, come on.
That doesn't really look like me at all, and this ranter is using Ringo as a scapegoat for their chiding. She wouldn't even act this way in a Puyo games, either. They likely tried something new with this design. I get that, but that isn't how I'd react to being slandered from that false accusation that's now behind me. I wouldn't even rant on other people's character designs of my avatar there, because that's silly and doesn't make sense. This can be impactful for some. Imagine seeing the real Ringo Ando in another dimension, only for you to see a clone of her used solely for harassment without her canon behavior.
What's next? I'll saying that she doesn't have ice powers. She has her ice storm spell to freeze and shatter her enemies. Regardless, I gotta say that this dimension is one of the weirdest that I've seen. Nothing but unending praise or hate drivel across an infinite plane. I think this must be the dimension where the rants and salutes are generated and sent back to the user's devices of video. I know this, because I've seen several grounding videos of both sides. The camera is teleported here to record the footage. Then, it's sent back to the creator for them to do what they want. Other than someone else's potentially invalid September and, could their creators even see me as I'm traversing through their typically cliché rants or salutes across the internet? Or, am I just a glitch or an actual spirit in their system? Never mind. Clearly, only clones of pre-existing characters are meant to be here, and not original versions like myself. I didn't see any clones overlap two rants or salutes at once, hence why I say this. That's just a little theory of mine. I bet to get out of here before I make things even weirder.
What? How? Why? How?
Wait, what was that?
What the heck? How did? Forgive me for imitating your voice again, Amity, but
My brain hurts!
I've never seen the camera clip out of bounds before. How is that even possible? I gotta get out of here. Oh great, now I've disappeared completely. What's going on now?
Sweet holy mother of real estate. Everything is a for sale sign that flips around. And I think my eyes were tampered with a moment ago.
That's what. This dimension gets weirder and weirder. And what's in this hole?
So that's where that hole leads, in some strange basement with a cactus. Good thing that there's no fall damage. And also, I sense that something is amiss here. It looks okay here, but something seems off. Totally called it. Who gave this cactus sugar?
And I guess I should have seen them coming. And it's gone. Understandable. Have a great day. Weird glucose powered cactus. Oh, wait. There's a teleporter right here. It's kinda basic and it looks a bit weird with a button being there. I wonder where this teleporter is gonna take me. Hopefully somewhere good.
Huh. Cat's in what appears to be an office building from who knows where.
Wait, how did you get here, MJ?
I found a mysterious teleporter in a room through a hole. That hole was in a park, and the sky was oddly rainbow-colored. I think you're Matilda, seeing that you recognized me.
Yeah, you got that right. Hope you're doing okay.
I am. I've been busy exploring GoAnimate's dimensions as a showcase for this video. You wouldn't believe the adventures I've had, trust me.
They must sound pretty cool. Fluttergirl and I shall take a look at your videos later on. Before you ask, Flutter's doing okay as well. She's currently meditating in a forest.
I didn't even know she was into meditating. That's good for her.
It is indeed. Hey, Matilda number 1, did you remember to steal our paperwork for our work curriculum? Yes, I did, Matilda number 2. And you for sticking by me as a clone so I could be in two places at once for this hefty job. You're welcome.
I'd love to stay for this quick video maker segment, but I also want to find out if there's anything else that my journey has to offer. Tell the Flutter Girl from this dimension that I said hi when you get the chance, please.
Will do. Good luck out there, MJ.
You too.
Whoa. I don't think GoAnimate videos are programmed to continue after its QVM video ends. I can't even feel anything from my body, other than a massive amount of cosmic energy. Why is that? Hold them star bits.
Did I suddenly transform into a twinkling bright orange star in the middle of the galaxy with not even a hint of a cosmic fused reason?
Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming, and it also explains why I can't feel my body. I can see and hear what's around me and I'm able to talk, but being a part of a celestial form in space is still majestically strange. I can also see both the Death Star and the Death Egg within the same proximity from each other.
Where the heck am I now? Wait a minute. Why can I see the ground from where I'm lying? Oh my, I think I see the problem. The roles of the sky and ground have been reversed. I can feel the sky beneath me and I can see its stars that really enjoy their company.
I don't even know when, or if, this dimension is about to collapse on its own weight. I mean, me becoming an actual star in space is one thing, but I'd rather not take any more risks. Time to head off to the next dimension. Hopefully, before I become a galaxy next. Although, to be honest, going from an anime-esque character to a galaxy may not be so bad. Right? Wow. That text-based dimension was completely mind-shattering. I couldn't even tell where my body started or ended, and I felt like I was in some pleasant version of limbo or something. That narrator was a nice guy, though. I think he was male.
Oh, okay. My device here states that this is meant to be a dimension where Comedy World was never made and simply didn't exist. The main developers of GoAnimate weren't satisfied with the theme itself or their inspirations, so they focused more on the less popular themes like Lil Peeps and Chibi Peeps. Huh, that's interesting. It also says that grounding videos still exist, but they're far less prevalent because the themes that creators chose didn't stick with the community, unlike Comedy World, meaning that the community here is 10 times smaller than back in the real world. Some creators would have had more creative ideas, but they would normally have less subscribers than normal, and it would have been harder for the community to archive as much as GoAnimate itself will allow due to the lower number of techie people involved. And I think that this could have included me. What an interesting summary. They're explaining what GoAnimate would have been if its sacred theme didn't exist. Oh, and I think my eyes are back to normal. There was a tingling feeling in the back of my eye sockets and I had thoughts of ladybugs for some reason, but they're both gone now. I'm getting sidetracked, though. Let's see what's present here, shall we?
Kayla, how many times must I tell you? You're not allowed to freeze me, especially when I don't need to cool off.
But I only wanted to do that to get revenge.
No, Kayla, I don't want to hear it. Enough is enough. I'm gonna freeze you back and that's final.
No, 29 no's. I don't want to be frozen back.
That's too bad, you moron. Your mercy doesn't work. I'm doing it and that's it. Say your prayers.
Yeah, I'd rather not get involved in whatever that was. I hope they didn't see me there. Of course, Fluttergirl did actually act like that back in 2014 to 2015, when a certain someone tried to ruin her and Matilda's reputation. That didn't mean it was irrecoverable, because, well, look at me now. What else is there to see here? There's another clone of Fluttergirl here. This must be in another GoAnimator's house that's currently unknown.
Sorry guys, Jake is sad because we don't have the Street Fighter theme for some reason.
It's true.
Our creator is also on vacation, but he can't make any more Street Fighter videos, because Jake's deaf.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, how did we get here, Melissa? We were just in the park a minute ago.
I don't know, Jenny, but at least we're glad to see you too.
Interesting. The cartoon classics backdrop being used is a nice touch, and I do like the Lil Peeps versions of these Comedy World characters. Whoever that GoAnimator maybe could be having the time of their life.
6.5 minutes later.
Alright, I'm inside one of these computer cafes. I didn't know that they had static screensavers, though. Oh, this computer's monitor is showing Flappy Bird with a familiar battle layout. Now I'm interested. Does this battle actually work?
battle again, sucker. Say goodbye to this computer because you'll never see it or its hard drive ever again.
The answer to my question, yes. My answer to this being a fair fight, no, it wasn't even close. The only things I liked from that, the better looking pipes, animations and text. Swiftly moving on.
Man! I can't believe that I've been banned from the nightclub for stupid reasons. There's got to be something else that I can do.
Huh. I don't think I've seen this park at night before. I think this is also a good spot to warp to the next dimension. Maybe I can get warped to an RPG or something next.
What was that noise? I don't recall this crater being there. Don't tell me that there are aliens here to take over the world.
Well, that's new. I think I'm in a sky-like void with nothing but the color blue and uniquely colored clouds as far as the eye can see. I don't think there's any ground beneath me. Oh, what's this bubble doing here?
This is comforting. And quite peaceful, too. This must be one of those magic bubbles which grow to the diameter of who's inside it, while also negating the laws of gravity. The bliss of weightlessness from this bubble is much more soothing than a pitch-black void with glitchy dark matter warping people to a slightly glitched cutscene. I don't even need to fly to keep myself stable, unless I want to get out, of course. This may very well be a new resting zone for me, a peaceful, cloudy sky realm that appears to be endless in all directions. I think someone might have had dreams of sky traveling to come up with this. I'll save this dimension to my favorites, and then head off to my next destination. I'd love to stay, but I can't be too relaxed. Besides, I have a video in the works, and you're currently looking at it. Ugh. My head hurts. Now where am I? This feels really weird. Wait. Oh, I think this dimension is in full first-person mode. That probably explains the weird feeling.
What's in this house, anyway? Whoa. Wow. So that's what this house looks like when looking outwards from it.
Is anyone home? Ah, I didn't do that.
ハロー、オレンジトラベラー。
Who? Me?
Yes, that's right. I see that you've noticed the detail beyond what people normally see of my house. I teleported you here as you seem worthy.
Hee, I appreciate that. But, what's your name?
My name is Gami. An elite sorceress who can distort anomalies to protect citizens like you. And you are?
Well, you got me. My name is MJ, and I come from my own GoAnimate world. I'm currently on a dimension-bending adventure, though I am approaching the end of doing so for today because I don't want to burn myself out.
I see now. You sound confident in what you're doing. But you must not forget that dangers can exist beyond what you currently know.
Yeah, that's true. One more question before I go, though. How long have you been into this anomaly business, anyway?
About 17 to 20 years or so. It started from me watching so much anime that I mysteriously gained space-time alteration powers and the rest is history. Managing is new powers required a lot of patience and practice to fare I was given this job. It is my duty to make sure the citizens are protected from anomalies.
I can believe that. It's not every day where something other than myself is the result of me being teleported. I gotta get going now, but I may see you again in the future.
That's understandable. I can help teleport you to a point of interest if you would like that.
I would like that, thanks. Please do so.
Okay. MJ. Good luck on your journey.
So, this is where this Yugami sorceress teleported me, huh? I'd agree that this is a point of interest. Another hole, eh? Where does this lead?
Hello? Is there anything down here? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this weird wireframe thing in front of me? Could it be? Wait a minute. This isn't just a wireframe thing. This looks like a primitive looking maze of some sort. Ow. That was me walking into the wall ahead. Is that a staple of, don't tell me, grid-based dungeon crawlers? For how primitive looking this maze is, you'd think that someone would clean or refurbish it, right? It looks like it hasn't been cleaned in decades. Oof. Yep. The walls are still solid. Looks like this is the exit, I think.
Ugh. What kind of a maze has its exit teleport you here, anyway? That's a rather bizarre location to end up, and it's something that Yagami should look into if she made that. I don't know if she did, though, and speaking of exits. It's time for me to head back home. I've done enough dimension exploring research for today, anyway.
Now that is what I call a majestic adventure, don't ya think? That shuffle function worked better than I expected, especially in the case of meeting new faces like Adari and Yagami. I definitely didn't have plans on transforming into a star or text-based code at all, and I certainly didn't expect the camera to clip out of bounds. I think it'll take a while before I return back home, so I'll explain some dimension-linked facts to you while I wait. The dimensions linked to users like the first one showcased are normally the safest to explore, even if they appear to act like these weird laziness potatoes videos.
Daddy.
What want?
Me want go in space.
9.
Why?
Cause smelly ampersand.
Screw go up now here. Yay me in space now.
Group of infinitos how dares go space that grunts and you get punches day. Now let go home and you go room. Get the *% ampersand to your room you son of a Carlo.
Watermelon angel puppet meatball spaghetti and dead asterisk.
GoAnimator dimensions are normally formed when GoAnimators create their online presence, but if they delete it, for example, if they want to disconnect from GoAnimate, what isn't archived from them is erased forever, including entire dimensions if their contents aren't preserved. What's left of such dimensions is usually a cosmic dark husk akin to the empty void of nothingness, but likely without that glitchy dark matter which functions as a wrong warp. I may filter some of these user-linked dimensions due to major controversies or dangers surrounding them, but this is normally rare, and I'm unable to disclose which ones I've filtered out from the shuffle pool. I will say that any footage that I did capture prior to the dimensions becoming controversial will be left up on my channel, and I'll respect the copyright of who may be their true dimension creators. As for the other dimensions, like the bizarre ones explored here, I can't pinpoint their exact origin, They could be debug-like pockets in the universe that GoAnimate's angels have crafted, under the mindset that no one should be able to access them without space-time manipulation. Think about it, there's an endless sky bubble dimension, a teleporter in a logic-defying one which triggers a QVM video and transforms the protagonist, which is me here, into a star in space once it's completed, and a wireframe dungeon crawler in the full first-person dimension where Yagami resides. Those connect to my theory here. Because there's an infinite number of dimensions spanning across an ever-expanding GoAnimate universe, I think it's safe to say that no two visits to one dimension or two sessions of dimension exploring will ever be identical to each other. There are two downsides to this, though. The first is that warping out of a dimension sometimes leaves a crater from my last position. I'll be looking into fixing that in the future. The other is that there's just too much to see in one day. Some of the adverse effects from exploring, while usually harmless, can be energy draining or affect some parts of the mind and body, like the star transformation. Regardless, I hope you've enjoyed this super long journey as much as I did. Now you should know how I can explore these dimensions, coupled with my live reactions to some of its quirks. You're also free to give ideas of what dimensions I could explore next based on your summaries. And if I see anything interesting during my interdimensional travels, I'll be sure to upload it to YouTube.
Huh? This is weird. How did I get wait? I used this line with Rafina's voice before, didn't I? I swear I had the destination set for me to fly back home as I was trying to pinpoint where I was in that maze. Why am I here in this oddly colored room, anyway?
Surprise! Oh my. 10th anniversary? Has it really been at least 10 years since I've been into GoAnimate?
Yes, it has, MJ. You've come a long way to see our little treat from all of us to you.
You also didn't make a single dead meat video during your 10 years of GoAnimating. That's incredibly impressive.
At first, I didn't really like you, but your video of me standing up for myself over being grounded for nothing made me turn the other cheek.
I don't think I'll ever forget the time you've reanimated a meme video of me playing Argo Fish from 2008. The fact that you've done this using GoAnimate for schools is absolutely impressive.
Don't forget about the time that Brian trapped people and served laughing lemonade. Those were some good times, eh? By the way, I didn't know you were a dimension explorer.
I like you, MJ, because you show dedication, diligence, and strength to climb over obstacles that many GoAnimators wouldn't dare to climb. Oh, and no hard feelings, Max.
It's alright, we blew water theme at night of the magic table. It's Brian that's the cause of you beating me up, anyway. Good thing he's not here.
That laughing lemonade tasted sweet too.
As the sacred Lord of the Light, I could tell that you've helped out a lot of people on your journey, MJ. You've become stronger than I could imagine, but I kinda feel bad for almost blinding you and pushing your head back, causing you to fall over, though.
Not to mention that you've also done a lot of archiving in the GoAnimate community, preserving history one channel at a time. Most people only archive less than 10 videos at a time.
MJ, you were clever to show off my cosmic guides in Super Mario Galaxy 2, but did you know that there is a Switch port of the game?
Well, magical space spirit of the endless cosmic field, I actually am aware of the Switch port. It's also on the Nintendo Switch too, if I'm correct.
I originally didn't know that you've been into GoAnimate for at least 10 years, MJ. Your friends here have told me all about it before we set this little surprise up.
And you also contributed to saving Fluttergirl and Princess Matilda's reputation after someone tried to ruin it. You've made history, MJ.
And thanks to all of that, we all just want to say thank you for showing off an entire decade of GoAnimating knowledge. GoAnimate just wouldn't be the same without you.
That's right, your space travel video provided a lot of nostalgia for me, too.
Same with me, and practically everyone else here. Thank you very much for 10 years, MJ.
You're very welcome, guys. The motivation and endless creativity doors are what kept me rolling, and I appreciate the help from you guys, and you fans as well. I genuinely can't thank you all enough. And Matilda, I believe you're absolutely right. I didn't make a dead meat video at all, which is surprising for a GoAnimator and an almost impossible achievement by itself. The parody of characters bringing NC-17 movies to school doesn't really count. For me, anyway. Now, how about we all celebrate with a pizza party and maybe some cake later on? It's on me. I could tell you about my adventures that I've experienced if you guys want that.
Okie dokie, MJ.